All right, how's it going? This is Ellen. Thanks for coming back to my channel. We're gonna get just another tarot video. Let's see who this message will be for. And just to get it out of the way, please don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Reminder for you guys that those videos are only for entertainment purposes. I am no such shape or form a medical, legal, financial advisor. So please be responsible for your actions and make your decisions wisely. Tarot is only a tool that will help you make better informed decisions. It does not necessarily mean that I'm looking at your future over here. This is just a suggestion. You only take what resonates, leave out the rest. If it resonates with you, good. If it does not, do not force it, because that may bring you all sorts of problems. Do not take something that is not yours, okay? All right, let's get started. Who is this reading for? So first up, we got the Eight of Pentacles. It looks like you are someone who is very focused on your craft. You're building something. You're concentrated. You're concentrated in building something, making a brand new coin over here. And not much can really bother you because you already made your 8th coin. Okay, so leave me down a comment what you're working on. What are your motivations? What else do we need to know about for those go-getters who may be getting a new work, or they're doing well at work, or they're getting a business, or they're working well on their business? What else do we need to know? Nope. Okay. We got a 10 of Pentacles on the reverse. So you might be looking at a word of warning. You might be looking at a word of warning. I see an old man sitting over here with all his coins, right, around, and then you got other people chit-chatting on the background. I wonder if all of the work you have been putting yourself on is finally paying off, and people around you are most likely noticing. But as we all know, every time you do something good, there will be people around to talk about it. Always. It don't matter. The more successful you are, more people will start talking shit about. So it might be a word of caution over here, okay? Maybe we may be talking about judgment. What else do we need to know? What are any past influences on this word of warning? What are the past influences of this word of warning? I got the Chariot. So literally, you got the Chariot over here. You got black and white. You know what is right, what is wrong. You know the difference between dark and light. You most likely are a well-traveled person. Or maybe this may be a message that even though you may be facing some judgment for your success, it may be a message for you to keep your head high. Okay, keep your head high because things will keep going. Or maybe it might be time just to move on from where you at, or just to walk away from these people that are giving you judgment. Why are people giving them judgment? Why is this person receiving judgment? Why is this person receiving judgment? Got Knight of Wands. I believe it might be a new opportunity. This image is very fiery. The horse is in actual movement. He's holding that wand pretty high, you know. Huh. Are you feeling too impulsive on all over the decisions that made you get all this focus, all of this, maybe all of this travel, all of this progress? Are you keeping yourself motivated even upon judgment that you may get from other people? Are you keeping your fire actually, you know, intact? Are you letting these people put you down? Is probably what I want to ask. Yeah. Because they surely have been talking about everybody hitting each other. You got the Five of Wands over here, but to fight. You know, 5 is usually a pretty bad number. You got a bunch of fight over here. Everybody's fighting over you. Everybody's fighting over you because they can't fucking, you know, watch your success. And they gotta talk about it, and they gotta have the gossips. And that sucks. That sucks. You're having a lot of competition, most likely. Every time you become successful, you always get a bunch of competition, whether you want it or not. Do you have anybody in special? Got the Ace of Pentacles. New path. Is that a new venture? Maybe. Are these people fighting over your abundance? New beginnings? Or maybe you're just going over at the next level. And every time we level up, you might have to leave some people behind. Once you do that, obviously, people will get mad at you because you're making those decisions. But you got to think about, as your life is only your life. If shit hits the fan, you're the only one who's actually going to be able to fix it. Ain't nobody going to come over to rescue you. Ain't nobody going to come over to rescue. You got to think about that. Do I want to upgrade my life and stay where I'm at and having to listen to all of those critiques? Or maybe it's time for a upgrade in my life, or in your life, I would say, in your life, and move on and get to meet new people, get to have new opportunities, and just leave behind all of that chatter. Let me get some oracle cards just so we can get any extra clarity, any extra message out of this. Okay. I got Black Widow. Look twice, leap once. Look twice and leap once. It might be time for you to wait your decisions. It might be time for you to wait the people you're working on or you're working with that surrounds you and figure it out. Because you know very well, just like the Black Widow, you may be a loner or maybe a little bit of a loner, but you surely can be lethal in whatever you put your mind into. Very knowledgeable, very sharp. Let's get a few more cards just so we can finalize this and then do a quick recap on what's going on. What is this person about to see in the next phase of their life? What is, oh, ooh. So we got a Page of Swords. I think it might be time for you to be more playful and be sharp on how you're gonna get things done. Think about the Page of Swords as, you know, be thoughtful. Try to get some clarity on what your goals are. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Like it's not ready to, the page is not really ready to attack or anything. There's a lot of clouds in there. Maybe you got cloudy judgment at this moment. What do we need to get some clarity? What do we need to get some clarity to actually move on? No? Okay. What do we need clarity to move on? We got the Wheel of Fortune on the reverse. Let's see the Devil. Hey, right? You got the Devil over here. I just want to tell you one thing. Regardless of what the final cycle may be, whether you have been lucky or unlucky until this point, life is full of cycles. Life always turns around. Someday you're gonna be at the top of the mountain. Maybe the next day, next month, next year, you might be at the very bottom or just be falling. But it is really important for you to know that everything is temporary. Period. Everything is temporary. Think about of the brand new possibilities you're gonna get because of all of the work you've done so far. Don't be afraid to achieve more. Even if you get to have bad luck and failure, just always know that you will have more experience for the next phase. What else do I need to know? The Moon. Trust in your intuition a little bit more. What is your intuition telling you? Check on maybe what's in the background. What is actually happening in the background? Are you being told all of the terms and conditions that you're supposed to have in order to move on. Do we have any secrets that needs to be revealed? You might want to look at that. Are you afraid to move on? Is that fear that you have, that you may have bad luck? Is that fear? One more card just to close up. One more card. And what is the final outcome of this story? The Fool. The Fool. It's going to be a brand new cycle, baby. It's going to be a brand new cycle. Even though you may be carrying a few things with you, just as the Fool has, carrying lightly. He's got his little playful dog, and you just about to jump off a cliff. But it's a brand new cycle. Just know that. It is a brand new cycle. And I see the sun. I think you should probably enjoy the ride. You have to enjoy the ride. There's a whole lot of potential, a lot of opportunities. New people opens new opportunities, new paths, all the way for you. All right, we are about 16 minutes. I'm just gonna do a quick recap just so we can close this one up, and we can move on, okay? So number one, we started with the Eight of Pentacles, someone who has been working really hard on their crafts. Whatever you may be doing, maybe you have learned a new skill, maybe you have perfected in your job, maybe you're being recognized, okay? Then we had the Ten of Pentacles on a reverse. That may be bringing you some kind of judgment, or you may be losing things because of all of this expertise that you have. Remember, in order to gain something new, we may have to leave something behind. This is not necessarily going to be a 100% bad thing. But mostly from what I see, from the cards that I see, we are most likely talking about judgment. Next up, we had the Chariot, which might tell you that you may have a travel coming up. You may have a new business, a new venture. Like all this spread over here just talks about brand new beginnings. Somebody will be bringing you a brand new opportunity. You see, that's the night is running. It's fiery. It's hot. It's coming in hot for you, but in a good way. So you may be getting a new opportunities. You might be actually being seen because of your crafts, because of your expertise. This will bring a whole lot of discord, some envy from other people around you. But just get out of that funk, get out of all that confusion, because again, another confirmation, you got something new coming up. You got a new beginning. So we got one card from our Oracle, got Black Widow. It says, look twice, leap once. Look twice, leap once. And then the final part of our spread, we had the Page of Swords. Okay. You're gonna need to make some research, get some clarity. And I need you to understand that even if it does not go 100% well, even though you may be unlucky, just remember, One day we are like this, next day we'll be like this. The wheel of fortune is always turning. Everything is temporary. We have ups and downs in our lives. Make sure to trust your intuition, as the moon card says. Let go of the fear of seeing something new, because after all, you have been working really, really hard. You have gone really, really far, and people are talking about it. But guess what? You have a new phase. You've got a new beginning. You got a new beginning. That may be the travel that you always wanted to go. That may be a new city. That may be a new job. Maybe anything. Everybody's different, but you know, that's what matters. Okay, with that said, the takeaway from this is that you've been working really hard. Okay? If you have been working really hard on something, just know your expertise matters, your skills will matter to other people. And that may bring some good or bad attention. And that's okay. That's okay. But when people start seeing what you're capable of, your talent, surely new opportunities will start showing up. So it is completely up to you whether it goes bad or not. This is not definitive. As I said, tarot is not definitive. It is just a suggestion. Okay? Don't be afraid and make the leap of faith. That's all I gotta say. With that said, I'm gonna close this one up. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I hope you have a great weekend, and don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to make a donation or buy something from me on my store link is down below in the description. You can always help me out with that. I usually don't like to ask for money, but you know, if I can sell you something, you're helping me out as well, or even just by visiting the store. Anyways, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye bye.